What's going on, everyone? It's KB the Mark, back to bring you the news. On today's Wrestling Report, we have many stories to discuss, starting with The Rock returns and teases a match with Roman Reigns. Former WWE Champion is expected to sign with AEW. An AEW star fires back at fan. Big things are in play for New Japan Pro Wrestling, and many more stories. Please don't forget to leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and push that notification bell to stay up to date. Now, without further ado, let's jump into the news. After days of speculation, the former WWE Champion who was teased by Triple H made his appearance on Monday Night Raw. Here's a recap written in real time during the segment courteous to WrestlingNews.co. Jinder Mahal came out to the ring and announced that he was the former WWE Champion who was being teased for a return. That drew tons of boos from the fans in the crowd who were expecting someone else. Mahal ripped on the fans for being divided than ever and said that politics and news are filled with ignorance and misinformation. He said that the United States was a superpower and now it's a joke, but he will unify everyone. Mahal drew more boos as he continued to rip on the United States. Mahal referenced the Iron Sheik. As expected, he was interrupted by The Rock. Rock said Mahal is not the Iron Sheik. The Rock says he's proud to be the people's champion and to be an American. Rock says the people don't boo him because of how he looks or because he speaks Punjabi. Rock called Mahal the biggest asshole walking God's green earth. Rock then got the fans to chant "Day One douchebag" at Mahal. Mahal attacked The Rock, but Rock turned things around with punches, the spine buster, and the people's elbow. Rock then grabbed the mic to tell fans that he loves them and Happy New Year. He also said that he's hungry and plans to get something to eat. He asked if he should sit in a booth, at the bar, or at the head of the table. Here's the question of the day. Does The Rock versus Roman Reigns need a title on the line, or can they just battle it out for the title of head of the table? 2024 is here, but what has not changed in the new year is the dominant reign as WWE Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion by Gunther, who had a heck of a run in 2023. Since his arrival in WWE, he has found success, whether that be in NXT, NXT UK, and the main roster. As the NXT UK champion, he held the title for 871 days after winning it at NXT TakeOver New York in 2019. He eventually lost the championship to Ilya Dragunov at NXT TakeOver 36 in 2021. Gunther was promoted to the main roster in 2022. Gunther became the Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion by defeating Shinsuke Nakamura in June of 2022. He successfully defended the title at WrestleMania 39 in a triple threat match against Drew McIntyre and Sheamus. He has since defended it against the likes of Xavier Woods, Mustafa Ali, Bronson Reed, Tommaso Ciampa, Chad Gable, and The Miz. He has already surpassed the Honky Tonk Man's record of 454 days, the record for the longest reigning champion of all time. Now, he has a new milestone. Gunther joins the likes of Pedro Morales, Ultimate Warrior, Razor Ramon, and Jeff Hardy to start and end a year as the Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion. You can expect to hear a lot of signings in the coming weeks and months because there are many pro wrestlers on the free agent market. One of the names that has been talked about over the last several months is Mercedes Moné, the former WWE Women's Champion Sasha Banks. Her status has been up in the air because of her ankle injury, but at one point, the belief was that she was AEW bound after Tony Khan invited her to attend AEW All in London back in August. At the time, there were tentative plans for Moné because the feeling was that she would eventually sign, but she also entered talks with WWE, and there was a lot of talk that she could return there. Moné was dropping teases last week on social media that seemed to hint at a WWE return, but she was reportedly looking at getting one of the largest contracts ever in women's wrestling history, and both sides could not come to terms on a deal. Fightful Select is reporting that Monet's talks continue with AEW, and while there is no confirmation that a deal has been signed, one source claimed that both sides were agreeing to terms, but reiterated that nothing is official until it's official. The belief is that AEW will be her landing spot. Monet and AEW will be a big boost for the company and the women's roster in 2024. WWE is changing things up again regarding its commentary teams. The previous change was made last August when it was announced Michael Cole and Wade Barrett would serve as the commentators for Raw. Cole remained on SmackDown while being joined by Kevin Patrick and Corey Graves. The teams before the change were Patrick and Graves for the Raw brand and Cole and Barrett on SmackDown. At the time, it was reported that the change was made as WWE, who was high on Patrick, thought having him work with Cole would benefit his growth as a broadcaster. Cole had been the lead play-by-play man on SmackDown for many years before moving to Raw. Barrett had been doing commentary for NXT before moving to SmackDown in late 2022. PW Insider reports the word making the rounds in WWE is that the announced teams will all consist of two-man booths going forward, ending Cole's tenure on SmackDown. When tuning into Raw for the Day 1 edition, it will be Cole and Barrett, while SmackDown is Friday. The New Year's resolution thing will now have Patrick and Graves. AEW has a lot of talent under contract, with some being used every week while others are used sparingly as there is only so much available television time. There are other wrestlers that are used just for Ring of Honor. Malachi Black joined All Elite Wrestling shortly after his departure from WWE. Black formed a tag team with Brody King called the Kings of the Black Throne before bringing in Buddy Matthews as House of Black, where they compete in the Trios division shortly after his arrival. The group also helped launch the rise of TBS champion Julia Hart, who defeated Abaddon this past Saturday at World's End. This past September, Black revealed he had been dealing with minor injuries, which explained why he only worked tag matches. His last match was on the December 2nd Collision, where he and Matthews beat Christopher Daniels and Matt Sydal. In a post on Twitter, Black responded to a fan who accused him of refusing to put other wrestlers over, as there was a thread that noted Black had 0 singles matches in 2023. Black's last singles match was against Penta Oscuro in June 2022. Black wrote, "Usually I don't reply because these laughable takes from goofballs like this nerd is why this place is the equivalent of people opening their front door and screaming their excrement-laced opinions into the street. However, bullshit never happened, isn't a thing. Happy New Year." Raquel Rodriguez announced on her Instagram account that she's been diagnosed with mast cell activation syndrome. She said that this year has kept her from doing things she loves, like working out and wrestling. Rodriguez said that her family has been the best support system for her. Rodriguez also said that she will share more when she has a better understanding of what is going on. According to the American Academy of Allergy, Asthma, and Immunology, mast cell activation syndrome is a condition in which the patient experiences repeated episodes of the symptoms of anaphylaxis, allergic symptoms such as hives, swelling, low blood pressure, difficulty breathing, and severe diarrhea. High levels of mast cell mediators are released during those episodes. We at WBP TV wish Raquel Rodriguez a speedy recovery. Hiroshi Tanahashi says big things are in store for the New Japan Pro Wrestling in 2024. New Japan Pro Wrestling star Hiroshi Tanahashi was recently appointed as the new company president and representative director. In a post on their official website, New Japan Pro Wrestling shared the following statement from Tanahashi regarding the beginning of 2024. Happy New Year to all of our great fans. Thank you to everyone who attended New Japan Pro Wrestling events or supported our wrestlers through 2023. I'm deeply grateful to all of you. New Japan Pro Wrestling wrestlers and staff will be doing all they can in 2024 to give you matches and events worthy of even more of your support. It all starts January 4th at Wrestle Kingdom 18 in Tokyo Dome, and then New Year's Dash January 5th in Sumida City Gymnasium. We want to start the year as we intended to go on, and we'll put all we have into both these events. You can look forward to an even bigger and better New Japan Pro Wrestling in 2024. A tag team match on the January 1st episode of WWE Raw ended prematurely due to an apparent injury to Giovanni Vinci. Monday's show marked the Day 1 edition of Raw. Kofi Kingston and Jey Uso teamed up to face Giovanni Vinci and Ludwig Kaiser of Imperium. The two teams battled back and forth, but the action abruptly stopped after Kingston caught Vinci in midair with a dropkick. The kick seemingly rocked Vinci, and it looked like he hit his head on the mat. The referee stopped the action, and the doctor entered the ring. The match was called off, and Kingston and Uso were declared the winners via stoppage. Vinci later took to Twitter and noted that he was fine. That's it, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Please be sure to check out more videos from the channel. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and push that notification bell for daily wrestling videos. Once again, I'm KB the Mark, signing off. Until the next one.
I started with nothing and came out a king. I've been the one that's been ballin' for rings. It's been me and my team and we chasing the green. My team be the shit, we ain't ballin' for free. My team be the shit, we ain't ballin' for free.